La verdad que me da mucho gusto presentarles y que conozcan a Natalia Dorantes. She is the coordinator of football programs for the Washington football team. She's 26 years old. That for me is just amazing. My daughter, I have a daughter. Its name is Natalia. She's 19, and it's amazing that you are what you are. It's a pleasure for me. You know, we're in the September is el mes de la hispanidad, de la herencia hispana in the United States. Uh, how do you get this job at 26 years old, Natalia? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, actually, I met Coach Rivera on a Zoom. I was part of the NFL's Women's Career and Football Program. It was a forum, and he was a guest speaker on the first panel, and I sent him a message on Zoom. And then from there, he actually didn't respond the first time. And then from there, I sent it again, and then he responded, and then we built a relationship. He called, I was working for Texas A&M at the time. He called Coach Fisher, my head coach, a couple other people, and interviewed me, and now I'm here.
Bueno, a ver, que te conozca la gente. Natalia Dorantes, naciste en Los Ángeles.
Sí.
¿Papás? ¿De dónde son tus papás?
De México. Mi mamá nació en la Ciudad de México, mi papá nació en Yucatán.
¡Ay, qué bonito! O sea, que igual que yo, es del DF, tu mamá, de la Ciudad de
Sí,
México. Muy
sí.
bien.
Uh-huh.
¿Y tú creciste y fuiste a la escuela en?
En Arizona. Estaba en Los Ángeles hasta los 3 años y después fui a Phoenix, Arizona, y estudié a Arizona State University.
Okay. Y siempre, were you always, did you know what you wanted to do since you were a little kid?
Yes, I knew I wanted to work in sports in some capacity. So, with the support of my parents, I was able to make it happen. And throughout college, my internships and my experience helped me get here.
Okay, so you already know you want to work in sports. You went to high school. So you grew up in Arizona, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what do you go to school? What's your major on?
In journalism. I went to the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism.
Oh, muy bien. Y de ahí, I read that you work for Texas A&M. How do you open all these barriers? So how do you open, those doors?
Yeah, so I started, my first internship ever was at ASU Athletics with ticketing, and then I went to social media and athletics, and then I interned with the Cardinals, so I was there, and then from there I went to the league office doing social media out in LA in Culver City, and then Texas A&M for 3 years under Coach Fisher in here. So it's just, hard work, staying focused, studying, getting involved, making connections, meeting people.
That's what I wanted to ask you, because a lot of people think you are a woman first, you are Latina, you're working in NFL, which is considered the most exclusive club in the world. Honestly, it is. I mean, I'm glad it's opening, and especially for not only women but Latinas. So, what is it, Natalia? Discipline, parents, family, a little bit of everything. What drives you?
Everything, family. It starts with family. My parents, my grandparents, my tías, my tíos, my cousins. I mean, somos un bastante. So it takes all of us to support each other. And, there were times where I was so busy working that I would barely see my parents, but they knew that it was going to be worth it one day.
Obviously, the discipline and I think it's amazing that you already knew what you wanted to do, correct? You wanted to work in sports. What's been the most difficult barrier? Is it Latina being work against you a little bit?
No, because I embrace it. I love who I am. It's my culture. But I'm very thankful to work for an organization, the Washington football team, with our owners, our team president, Coach Rivera, that really do support diversity and believe in it. So it's very fortunate in the situation that I'm in that I am empowered. They believe me, they support me. And it really starts from Mr. and Mrs. Snyder, Jason Wright, and Coach Rivera.
So obviously, I have to believe this is your best achievement in your short life so far, no?
Yes, and I'm just beginning to take off. So it's just the beginning.
And then you're only 26. That I can't stop being amazed by that, knowing that you work. So what is your explain me your position, because it's I was reading here, coordinator for football operations, because this is not a marketing position. This is not you're involved with the team, correct?
Sí. Mhm.
¿Correcto?
Sí.
Tú tienes que ver con el equipo. Tu
Sí.
jefe es el coach, ¿correcto?
Sí, mi jefe es el coach y yo trabajo todos los días con el coach. Yeah. So I do the schedule the daily football schedule. So I have that. I've built it out throughout the season, have that built out, work with our department heads on whatever coach wants, needs done, and helping our players coordinate different things with coach to make sure everyone in the entire organization is on the same page for Coach Rivera's vision, and then working a lot with the business side as well for those requests that come in for Coach Rivera and for the team, and how we can make it possible for everyone.
And how's Coach Rivera? I mean, I just talked to him. He seems like a really great guy. How do you convince him? What did he tell you? Can you share a little bit of that conversation?
He's a great person. He's honestly the best. He's so genuine, and I love, he's Latino también,
Right.
Just me. And we share that. I think that's the best part of my job is working for somebody that you can relate to. And it feels like home, just because he has created that culture here in the building, that it is family, and culture is something that's very important to him. And it's all about the people here. So we have great people on staff. Working for a person like him, especially someone that I can relate to culturally, makes this job a lot more fun.
¿Tienes reglas de vida? Are you very disciplined? Do you have rules? You know what I'm asking you? Are you, o eres, you're feisty and you just go for it, o tienes metas?
Pues no tengo miedo de nada. So,
lo
voy a hacer, lo voy a hacer, ni modos. Pero, I mean, that comes from my grandma. That really does, and my mom, and they're just both an inspiration, because, everyone in my family was born in Mexico, my tías and tíos, and, they have language barriers, but, we make it work. They're an inspiration. Just work hard, and that's where I really got it from.
Where are you going? What are your dreams? I mean, you're 26. I don't know.
Well,
I see you, and maybe you'll own a team.
Well, to help this team and help Coach Rivera win, obviously, is my number one goal, and my focus really is where I truly believe that my calling is.
Pero tienes metas todavía, ¿no? ¿Qué sueños tienes? ¿Hacia dónde? ¿Qué te gustaría lograr todavía? I mean, you're only 26, Natalia.
Sí, pero Coach Rivera is the best. So for as long as I can stay working with him, is a dream come true.
Bueno, es el mes de la hispanidad acá. Dale un mensaje a la juventud. I mean, and I say this very respectfully, because you're a very young, beautiful girl. What is your message a los hispanos de este país?
Well, I embrace my culture. I embrace who I am and where my family came from. I'm very proud, to be a daughter of immigrants and Mexican parents. So you can do it. Lo puedes hacer si se puede. We're all here to support each other, because we can't do it alone. And that comes from our culture, from the Latino community, that we will support each other, and we can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. You said discipline, courage, a little bit of everything. Throw me those ideas. Throw me those ideas that you have in your mind.
Discipline, courage, preparation, effort, attitude, everything. Positivity, energy, all of those.
Me encanta. Y repítele a la gente, ¿cómo conociste al coach? Porque eso a mí me encanta. This forum, ¿qué es este forum?
So the NFL Women's and Football Career Forum is a forum that they select 40 women to participate in, where they have qualified women in front of NFL GMs, head coaches, team presidents, other senior leadership, to network and really get to know people in these positions that they hope to be in one day.
How do you qualify?
Sam and Vanessa at the league office find these women. They do a tremendous job vetting people, taking recommendations, and it's invite only, which is really cool. So it was really an honor to be invited.
No, and you pay your dues, no? Because you work, like you
Oh,
said, you work intern and what, your first paying job was Texas A&M or somebody else before?
no, con los Cardenales.
With the Cardinals first. They pay you there. And before you picaste piedra, como decimos en México, you know? You're
Sí,
right.
sí, ajá. Sí, it's a great opportunity for women to get involved if they have dreams to work in the NFL. Like I said, Sam and Vanessa do a great job finding those women, and they really do support you and put you in front of NFL head coaches and general managers.
Natalia, you're a great example. I want you to know that really you are, because of the 26 years old working as an, I mean, tienes un trabajo importante en un equipo de la NFL, the most exclusive club in the world, and you are eres la mano derecha del coach. I mean, ¿qué más puedo decir, cara? I wish you the best, and the sky is the limit. Thank you very much.
You.
Thank you very much for this time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's my honor and pleasure.